Opportunity. Thank you, madam. Thank you. Now walk up and try your luck. It may be too late too soon. Thank you, sir. And that is the last one. The last token has been sold. Your last chance is gone. And we now proceed to that thrilling, that exciting moment, that moment which is the climax of my appearance here this afternoon, the selection of the winning number. And for this purpose, I would like to enlist the assistance of some kind person in the audience. Some charming young lady, perhaps. You, the dark one in the back. Will you come forward, please? Make way, please. Make way. Thank you. Now, will you please put your dainty hand inside that barrel and extract for me one token? Ladies and gentlemen, your complete and undivided attention, if you please. And the winning number is number 15. Number 15, the fortunate 15. Who has it? Who has the counterpart?
I got it. I have it.
Step this way, sir. Thank you. Number 15. Number 15 it is, ladies and gentlemen. This young man here has won the prize with number 15. And here you are. And may all your dreams come true. And now, ladies and gentlemen, may I say to those of you who have not been favored by Lady Luck this afternoon, never mind. Come back another time. Your turn will come. There is a token with your number on it. And you must remember that Lady Luck is a fickle jade and needs a great deal of cordial.
Stop. A word with you. I can't quite... Aren't you a stranger in these parts?
Simple, wasn't it? Almost ashamed to take their money. Frisbee, my lad, we're on the road to riches. You won't regret coming along with Will Sharp.
No, Will.
In Nottingham, we'll finish up the really big lottery. Then when our pockets are full, off we go to London.
Stop!
Oh, what do you want with us, Father?
You two are accomplices. That means that lottery was nothing but a cold-blooded swindle.
Oh, no, is that a nice way to talk about honest people?
But I have no liking for any of these lotteries that are sweeping the country. But some of them are honest. Yours is a downright fraud.
Fraud? We gave value for money. A moment's excitement in their drab lives.
You duped those poor people into thinking they had a chance to win.
Look, save your sermons to those who need them, Father. We deal in human nature.
In human weakness, you mean?
Oh, isn't that the same thing? They all want something for nothing. Why shouldn't we take advantage of that, the same as the next man? If they could swindle us, they would.
I doubt it. They're honest country folk. Look, hand over the winnings, and I'll give their money back to the villagers.
All right, Father, you've had your little joke. Now stand aside, if you please.
Look,
Don't worry, we're not going to trouble your simple villagers anymore. We're off to Nottingham for rich pickings.
That's right, to Nottingham.
Now step aside, if you please, Father.
Now stop! No, you...
Oh, let go, Father.
About this before, we could have stopped them in Sherwood.
It makes my blood boil, Robin. Rogues like those two cheating honest people.
How is it done, Friar?
I wish I knew, Marion. When I followed, I heard them boasting, but how they worked the swindle escapes me.
Now, wait a minute. His accomplice had this token, number 15.
Yes, you see, all the people bought numbered tokens, the counterparts of which were in the barrel.
Oh, but were they? Did anyone inspect the barrel and check what was inside?
No, not that I remember.
Well, I supposing the barrel was filled with tokens, all marked number 15.
You mean nothing but 15? No other numbers at all?
None. 15 has to win. And each time he sells that token to his partner.
Who simply passes as one of the crowd and collects the prize. It seems too easy.
Which is why it succeeds so well. They must have got away with it time and time again.
But they can't be allowed to go on, that's certain. Robin, I'd better go to Nottingham. That's where they said they were going. If we keep an eye on them, perhaps we'll find a way to spoil their game.
Right. We'll wait for a word from you, Friar.
Friar Tuck, perhaps you can tell us if it's true.
If what's true?
Well, there's a rumor going about that some rafflers passed through Sherwood Forest.
They did.
Well, some of the men and I thought that if we could find them, we might win some money. Well, I mean, we always need money, don't we? I mean, there's a chance to win something for nothing, isn't it? I mean, after all, somebody's got to win it.
It's no wonder that wolves like these continue to flourish if lambs like you stray from the straight and narrow path into the vineyards of the unrighteous.
Did I say something wrong?
Yes.
Gather round, good people of Nottingham, gather round. And now who's going to be next? Who's going to buy a token in Will Sharp? Step forward. Step forward, young sir. What number do you fancy?
Oh, I'll have number 15.
Number 15, number 15, number 15 it is. There you are, sir. And may fortune smile on you this day. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
What goes on here?
Lottery, my lord, run by that celebrated rattler, Will Sharp.
And you are he?
At your service.
Celebrated, eh? The sheriff likes to meet all celebrities who come to Nottingham.
Oh, I'm not that celebrated.
We'll see about that. Bring him along.
Free! Take your money!
Hold them! Take them both off to the castle.
Most interesting. 3 tokens I've withdrawn, and each one of them is marked with the number 15. They're all 15. Tell me, Master Sharp, is this the lucky man?
Oh, yes, I always will.
Luck is the most elusive thing, my lord. Some people have it, some people don't.
Especially do they have it when their partner holds the lucky number 15. Eh, Master Sharp?
Slight miscalculation, sir. You see, I have these tokens made up by carpenters from time to time. They must have misunderstood my orders.
Your lottery is a complete fraud. Obviously, no one can win except your accomplice here. Have the people of Nottingham been taken in by this swindle?
He had over 16 marks in his possession when he was brought in, my lord.
A mere pittance, my lord. By tonight I expect to have 100 marks. By tomorrow night, 500.
Indeed.
First the news spreads, people will flock to me with their money. No one can resist a game of chance.
Even when they have no chance at all?
My lord.
500 marks, you said.
Could be more. All I need is more tokens. A carpenter can make them up in no time.
You're a scoundrel. I ought to throw you into jail. Instead, I may give you a license to run your lottery.
It's very generous of you, my noble sheriff. You'll never regret this.
I don't intend to. To begin with, I'll help you run it. And we'll share the proceeds. Yes, we'll be partners. Have you any objection to me as a partner?
Oh, no, of course not.
We'll reorganize the entire lottery on a larger scale. I want hundreds more tokens made. My men-at-arms will help to sell them. Everyone will be forced to buy at least 1 token. No one is to refuse.
I'll issue the orders, my lord.
Wonderful. You're a genius. We'll make our fortunes.
As to token number 15, the lucky winning token, that will be sold to my lieutenant here. The prize money thus collected will be used to raise a new levy for Prince John.
Don't I get to win this time, Will?
No, not this time. We're very proud to serve Prince John's cause. But, the first prize amounts to only half the money collected. The rest we share. As you said.
I'm a man of my word. We share equally. After the usual deductions, of course.
What deductions?
Well, to begin with, there'll be the price of your license.
How much is that?
I think we should say 50 marks.
50 marks?
Then, of course, there'll be the city tax to pay, and a payment for holding an entertainment in public. And, of course, there'll be a fine for your having operated hitherto without a license.
Oh, my lord.
Then there will be a charge for the use of my men-at-arms. All monies will be paid to me personally. And as my partners, if you try to leave the city, you will be committing a felony. The draw will be held here at noon tomorrow. Well, now, Master Sharp, get busy, make the best use of your talents. I want this lottery to be a great success. All right.
The crowd will soon be back. Make a success of it, the sheriff said. Well, we will.
I don't think he liked us much.
Mutual, Frisbee, mutual. But let him try his capers. We'll show him a trick or two.
How?
Put 1 mark in our pockets for every 2 we take. That'll be our form of taxation.
Oh, he'll take more than a sheriff to put anything over on you, Will.
And Master Sharp, we're here to offer our help.
We don't need any help.
By the sheriff's orders. We're to stand by and see that everything runs smoothly. Besides, my men can help you collect your customers. They've been specially selected.
Alms for the poor.
Benedicite.
Thank you, Father.
Delicious.
Alms for the poor.
Come along, young man. Start selling those tokens. Well, Master Sharp, I'm waiting.
Gather round, good people of Nottingham, gather round. Destiny and fortune await you. Once in a lifetime comes such a moment, the chance of riches. Buy a token in Will Sharp's great lottery, and you may become wealthy beyond your
Buy a lottery
wildest
token, good
dreams.
sir.
I don't want one.
Buy a token, lady. Never mind if you've got one already. Buy another. That gives you 2 chances. Buy a token, sir. Will nobody buy a token?
You and your partner are up to your swindling tricks again, I see.
Oh, not us. Not this time, Father. No, honestly, we're not to blame. It's the sheriff. He's taken us over. And the barrel. And that's put the lid on it.
So at last you've run into a bigger rogue than you are.
But it's not fair. He plans to have his lieutenant win the prize. And all the money goes to Prince John.
Prince John?
It's terrible. Not even Will can do anything.
Just a moment, let me get this clear. The sheriff has taken over the lottery? Well, when is the drawing taking place?
At noon tomorrow, in the castle. The barrel's up there in his private rooms. But it's not right. We're being cheated. Can't you help us, Father?
Help you? Whatever trouble you two run into is no less than you deserve. I have no sympathy for the likes of you.
Customer, 1 mark if you please, my dear.
Tokens for the lottery.
Tell me about this barrel they use.
Oh, it's just an ordinary kind of meat storage barrel, the sort they pack salt beef in.
And the tokens, they're all the same size?
Yes?
They could be copied by a carpenter, couldn't they?
Oh, easily.
I think that's our answer. Yes. Now, Marion, I shall need your help. I want you to be present at the drawing of the lottery tomorrow.
All right, Robin. I'll pay a personal call on the sheriff.
Good. And Tuck, you must be there too, and see that the people insist on having some witnesses present at the drawing.
Of course. I'll do even better. I'll have myself elected as one of them.
Excellent. Now, all we need is to enlist the help of those 2 rafflers.
What? You mean you're going to trust them?
No, but they're going to have to trust me.
Yes, they probably will.
With their help, I think I can teach my Lord Sheriff a lesson about lotteries. One that he'll never forget.
Over 100 marks.
Where did you get that?
Oh, I told you. 1 mark for them, 1 mark for us. They couldn't watch me all the time.
What happens when the sheriff finds out?
You won't be here, my lad. We're leaving. Now. Come on, Frisbee!
Seize these men. What goes on here? I think the sheriff will be interested to hear about this. Bring him along.
I'm surprised at you, Master Sharp. I thought we were partners,
A very one-sided partnership.
which is henceforth dissolved.
But, my lord, you don't need us any longer. Set us free and send us on our way, eh?
What, after the way you've cheated me? I hardly think so. Besides, you're wrong. I shall need you. I shall need you tomorrow to draw the lottery.
And then can we go?
Well, we'll wait and see, shall we? These gentlemen are my guests. See that there is someone to attend them at all times. Lock 'em up.
Very good, my lord. Come.
A perfect replica. If you can smuggle this into the castle, the sheriff will never tell the difference.
With the help of those two rafflers, it ought to work.
If you can trust scoundrels of their kind.
Marion!
Robin, I had to come and warn you. Will Sharp and Frisbee have been thrown into prison by the sheriff.
Now, I wonder what that means.
Well, rumour has it that last night they tried to escape with the prize money. The news is all over Nottingham.
So they've met their match at last. You might almost call it justice.
Not as practiced by the sheriff. He'll hang them as soon as the lottery's over.
Perhaps they don't deserve that. Robin, can we carry out our plan without their help?
I think so. But we can't leave them to the sheriff's tender mercies.
You wouldn't risk your neck to save theirs?
It might not be a risk. And we counted on their help. Our plans have to be revised. You know, this situation might even turn in our favor.
How, Robin?
I'll explain on the way to Nottingham.
People are gathering in large numbers, my lord.
Have they been told that the draw will take place in private, here?
It was done as tactfully as possible.
Place men-at-arms round the courtyard. I want no demonstrations when the result is announced.
I shall see to it, my lord.
Salt beef for his lordship's kitchen. I've got to take this to Master Sharp, the raffler. Where do I find him?
Up there, second door.
Thank you.
What do you got there?
Helgramites.
What?
Helgramites. Here, have a look. Come on, you two, quick. Now's your chance. The guards are all busy controlling the crowds. Make for the gate, walk straight through, and you should get away.
Who are you?
A man who doesn't believe in hanging, not even for swindlers. But you come back to trouble us again, and the sheriff can have you with my blessing.
Rest assured, my friend, we won't be back.
All clear. I can promise you a 2-minute start, and that's all.
We're thankful for the smallest mercy, so come on, Frisbee.
The Lady Marion Fitzwater, my lord.
Marion, this is an unexpected pleasure.
With so much excitement, my lord, I could hardly stay away.
Excitement?
I heard that the two men who ran the lottery were swindlers, and that you had them arrested, and were personally supervising the draw, so that it can be fair and honest.
It's true the men in question are under guard.
My lord, the people of Nottingham should be very grateful to you. I hope you'll invite me to stay and see the draw, my lord.
Of course, my dear. An impartial observer like yourself will be an extra guarantee of a fair draw.
Thank you, my lord.
Lord, the rafflers have escaped.
Escaped? Impossible.
They've gone, see for yourself.
Forgive me, Marion. If they got away, someone's going to pay for this. Where's the guard?
Guard!
How did this happen? The guard's unconscious and the prisoner's gone. Where were you?
The courtyard controlling the crowd.
Idiot. Find him all right?
Some scraps here for the fire. Sheriff told me to burn them.
apologies, Marion, for this unfortunate interruption.
My lord, from what I've heard of these rafflers, Nottingham's well rid of them.
You may perhaps be right.
It won't delay the lottery, will it? After all the tokens have been sold, so you have the prize money.
There need be no delay at all.
That's good. And if you need someone to make the draw, well, perhaps I could offer.
You?
That is, of course, unless you have other plans.
I could think of no better choice. We'll begin at once.
Good day, my Lord Sheriff.
What's this? What do you want here?
The people have elected us as their representatives. We ask permission to witness this drawing of the lottery.
Oh, my lord, what a splendid idea to allow representatives of the people.
I believe in fairness for all, Marion. Have the barrel placed on my table. All right, make the announcement. You can come in.
Come, Girth.
The lottery will now take place. The winning number will be drawn by the Lady Marion Fitzwalter. All is ready, my lord.
Shall I begin?
If you please, Marion, select a token from the barrel, any token, and read out the number.
It's a blank.
It can't be.
Oh, see for yourself, my lord. Shall I draw another one?
Please.
This is blank, too.
But that's impossible.
But it is. A blank? They're all blanks.
This is an outrage.
Let me see those tokens. Oh, it's more than an outrage, my Lord Sheriff. This is a deliberate attempt to humiliate you.
Humiliate me?
Who could have done such a thing?
Those rafflers. Find them. Search through the whole of Nottingham. Call out the guard.
They deserve the worst possible punishment. Fortunately, you can declare the lottery null and void.
Null and void?
At once, I suggest, before the crowd gets out of hand.
Yes, that's the only fair thing to do now.
Of course it is.
But...
Pray silence for my Lord Sheriff of Nottingham.
What do I say?
But the money will be returned, of course, to all who bought tokens.
People of Nottingham.
Well, speak up. You want them all to hear you. Declare the lottery null and void.
Good people, an attempt to swindle us all has been averted. The lottery is null and void, and all money will be returned. If you will bring your tokens to the castle tomorrow, your money will be refunded. Rest assured, those responsible will be caught and punished.
A worthy gesture. You're a truly just man, my Lord Sheriff.
And each one I drew was a blank. So then Friar Tuck insisted that the sheriff refund the money.
Oh, that must have been a sight worth seeing.
It certainly was. He had to pay everyone who held a token.
Everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, wait a minute. What about me? I've got the winning number here, the original 15.
Yes, if you presented that, the sheriff would have to pay you out.
Yes, I'm afraid he would.
Robin Hood, riding through the glen. Robin Hood, with his band of men. Feared by the bad, loved by the good. Robin Hood.